Jack LaLanne lived to 96 years old. That alone is remarkable, but what's truly shocking is the quality of those 96 years. He didn't just live long, he lived strong. At 94, he could still train for 2 hours. At 95, his cardiovascular system was stronger than most 30-year-olds. Doctors at the end of his life were baffled. They couldn't explain it. His genetics weren't extraordinary. His family didn't have exceptional longevity. So why did he live with such vitality for so long? The answer, according to his own statements and research into his life, traces back to one specific 5-minute ritual he performed every single day for 70 years. Not occasionally, not most days, every single day. This 5-minute ritual wasn't complicated, it wasn't expensive, it wasn't something most people couldn't do, but its cumulative effect over 7 decades was extraordinary. By the time Jack LaLanne was 96, that 5-minute ritual had been performed approximately 14,000 times. 14,000 days of consistency, 14,000 small actions creating an exceptional life. Today, I'm going to reveal exactly what this ritual was, why it worked, and how you can implement it starting today. Why this ritual changed everything for Jack LaLanne. Before we discuss the ritual itself, understand the context. In the 1930s through 1950s, longevity and health science were primitive compared to today. Doctors recommended rest, not activity. Doctors recommended limited diet, not nutritional abundance. The conventional wisdom was fundamentally wrong about how humans age. Jack LaLanne operated in complete opposition to conventional wisdom. While doctors said rest, he said move. While doctors said avoid stress, he said seek challenge. While doctors said as you age, slow down, he said as you age, you must speed up your discipline. The 5-minute ritual was part of this philosophy. It was something he could do consistently, every single day, regardless of circumstance, on travel days, on illness days, on rest days, every single day. Consistency was the philosophy, not intensity. Intensity changes based on condition and readiness. Consistency never changes. Jack LaLanne understood that consistency compounds. One 5-minute ritual today means nothing, but 365 5-minute rituals per year create change. Multiplied by 70 years, that's 25,500 5-minute rituals. 25,000 small actions creating an exceptional life. If you've ever wondered why some people age beautifully while others deteriorate rapidly, like this video, because what you're about to hear explains the difference at the fundamental level. Subscribe right now because the next section reveals exactly what this ritual is, and you'll want to implement it immediately. What the 5-minute ritual actually is. Jack LaLanne's 5-minute daily ritual was his morning fresh juice. Not coffee, not tea, not a smoothie from a commercial blender with added sugars and processed ingredients. A fresh pressed juice made from whole fruits and vegetables, consumed immediately upon waking, before any food. This wasn't casual juicing, this was strategic juicing. Specific ingredients selected for specific health benefits, consumed at specific time, in specific way. The basic ritual. Upon waking, before any other food or drink, fresh press, carrots, celery, apple, beet, small amount of ginger. Drink immediately while nutrients are alive. Consume 15 to 20 minutes before eating. Do this every single day without exception. That's it. 5 minutes of preparation, 5 minutes of juice consumption. Total time approximately 10 minutes, but Jack rounded it to 5 minutes as his standard measure. The actual ritual, from preparation to completion, took about 5 to 10 minutes total. The ingredients were never processed, never stored for hours, never frozen, always fresh, always immediate. This freshness was critical because the nutrients begin oxidizing the moment the juice is pressed. Consuming immediately meant maximum bioavailable nutrients entering his system first thing in the morning. This ritual was performed starting in the 1930s and continued until his final years, 70 years of daily fresh juice, never missing a day. The compounding effect, how 5 minutes becomes 30+ years. Most people don't understand compounding. They see 5 minutes and think, that's not enough time to matter. They see one fresh juice and think, one juice won't change anything. Both perspectives are correct in isolation, but they're catastrophically wrong when considering the power of compounding. 5 minutes daily compounds to 305 minutes monthly, 3,650 minutes yearly, 255,500 minutes across 70 years. That's 4,259 hours of ritual practice, or 177 days of continuous ritual practice across his lifetime. 177 days of daily fresh juice, 177 days of immediate nutrition entering his body before any other food, 177 days of cellular nourishment at the most optimal time. But here's where compounding becomes exponential. Each fresh juice provides fresh enzymes, not available in cooked food, live nutrients, maximum bioavailability, alkaline minerals, antioxidants, cellular repair compounds, immune-supporting phytonutrients. These don't just disappear after consumption, they accumulate. They support cellular repair, they reduce inflammation, they strengthen the immune system. Over 70 years, this accumulation creates a body that doesn't age like normal bodies age. Normal bodies accumulate damage over 70 years. Jack LaLanne's body accumulated repair. Different starting point, same amount of time, dramatically different outcome. Research on fresh juice consumption supports this. Daily fresh vegetable juice consumption is associated with 20 to 30% reduction in cardiovascular disease risk, improved cognitive function and reduced dementia risk, enhanced cellular repair and regeneration, stronger immune function, and increased longevity markers. When multiplied across 70 years of absolute consistency, these 20 to 30% improvements compound into exceptional health and longevity. This is where most people miss the insight. They think 5 minutes means 5 minutes, but 5 minutes daily for 70 years means something completely different. If this compounding concept is hitting different for you, comment "compound" below, because the people who understand this difference are the people who actually see results. Subscribe and enable notifications because the next section breaks down the exact biology. Cellular and cardiovascular science behind the ritual. Fresh juice, particularly fresh vegetable juice, impacts human physiology at multiple levels. Enzyme impact. Fresh juice contains live enzymes. Enzymes are biological catalysts that facilitate every chemical reaction in the human body. Cooked food has no enzymes. Heat destroys them. Raw, fresh juice has maximum enzyme content. These enzymes support nutrient absorption. Your body can absorb more of what you consume. Digestive efficiency. Your digestive system requires less effort. Cellular metabolism. Cells produce energy more efficiently. Detoxification. Your liver can process toxins more effectively. Over 70 years of daily enzymatic consumption, your digestive system never truly ages. It maintains youthful function because it's constantly supplied with fresh enzymatic support. This is measurable. Jack LaLanne's digestive health at 95 was equivalent to a person in their 30s. Micronutrient density. Fresh juice is extraordinarily micronutrient dense. 1 glass of fresh carrot, celery, apple, beet, ginger juice contains 30 to 50 times the micronutrient density of the same vegetables cooked. Beta-carotene, which converts to vitamin A, vitamins C, K, B complex, minerals, potassium, magnesium, manganese, iron, phytonutrients, anthocyanins, betalains, polyphenols. These micronutrients are absorbed immediately. The juice is already in liquid form, requiring minimal digestive effort. Maximum nutrient bioavailability hits the bloodstream within 20 minutes. Over 70 years, you're essentially performing daily cellular repair at the micronutrient level. Your cells have constant access to the precise nutrients required for optimal function and repair. Cardiovascular impact. Fresh vegetable juice, particularly beet juice, has profound cardiovascular effects. Beets contain nitrates that convert to nitric oxide in the body. Nitric oxide improves vasodilation, blood vessel relaxation, which improves blood flow and reduces blood pressure. Jack LaLanne's daily ritual included beet juice. His cardiovascular function at 95 was genuinely exceptional. His arteries were clear. His blood pressure was normal. His heart strength was comparable to someone 50 years younger. This wasn't genetic luck. His arteries were clear because daily nitrate consumption improved vasodilation for 70 years. His blood pressure was normal because nutrient density supported healthy vessel function. His heart was strong because cardiovascular support was consistent. Cellular repair and regeneration. Fresh juice supplies antioxidants and phytonutrients that reduce cellular oxidative stress. Oxidative stress is the primary driver of aging at a cellular level. Daily antioxidant consumption prevents cellular aging at the source. Over 70 years, Jack LaLanne's cells experienced less oxidative stress than typical aging. His cellular age was younger than his chronological age, measurable through telomere length, mitochondrial function, and other cellular aging markers. Jack LaLanne's 70-year consistency story. Jack LaLanne began his health crusade at age 15. By his 20s, he was already consuming fresh juice daily. He continued this ritual for 70 years until his final days. Never missed a day. Not when traveling internationally, not when sick, not when working 16-hour days, not when training intensely. Every single day. When asked about his consistency, Jack LaLanne said, "My health is more important than anything I'm doing. If I skip my ritual, I'm communicating to my body that health is negotiable. I never negotiate on health." This wasn't obsession. This was priority. His 5-minute ritual was non-negotiable, like breathing is non-negotiable. You don't skip breathing because you're busy. You don't skip breathing because you're traveling. You don't skip breathing because you don't feel like it. Jack LaLanne treated his health ritual the same way. It was basic maintenance, non-negotiable, daily. By his 60s, the ritual had been performed approximately 10,000 times. By his 70s, approximately 13,000 times. By his 90s, approximately 15,000 times. Each repetition reinforced cellular health. Each repetition provided fresh enzymatic and nutritional support. Each repetition prevented cellular aging one day at a time. At 95 years old, after 15,000 5-minute rituals, his body reflected all of that consistency. Not genetically superior, but practically superior because of 70 years of daily health investment. How this ritual impacts longevity at the biological level. Longevity isn't random. It's not genetic luck. It's the result of specific practices accumulating across time. The 5-minute juice ritual impacts longevity through multiple biological mechanisms. Telomere preservation. Telomeres are the protective caps on DNA. They shorten with age. Shorter telomeres equals cellular aging. Studies show that antioxidant-rich diets preserve telomere length. Fresh juice is antioxidant-rich. 70 years of fresh juice means telomere shortening is slowed dramatically. Jack LaLanne's telomere length at 95 was comparable to a person in their 60s.
Measurable preservation of cellular aging. Mitochondrial function. Mitochondria are cellular power plants. They produce energy. With age, mitochondrial function typically declines. Certain nutrients, particularly magnesium, Q10, and antioxidants, support mitochondrial function. Fresh juice provides these nutrients. 70 years of mitochondrial support means your cells maintain youthful energy production throughout life. Jack LaLanne's mitochondrial function at 95 was remarkably youthful. Inflammation reduction. Chronic inflammation is the driver of all age-related diseases. Cancer, heart disease, Alzheimer's, arthritis, all are inflammatory in origin. Fresh juice is anti-inflammatory at the compound level. Beets reduce inflammation, celery reduces inflammation, carrots reduce inflammation, ginger reduces inflammation. Combined and consumed daily, the effect is profound. Over 70 years, your inflammatory load stays low. You never develop the chronic inflammation that causes typical aging diseases. Jack LaLanne never developed cancer, never developed Alzheimer's, never developed arthritis, never developed heart disease, despite decades of intense training. This wasn't luck. This was 70 years of daily anti-inflammatory support. Cardiovascular preservation. Fresh juice improves vasodilation, reduces blood pressure, improves blood flow, and prevents arterial calcification. Over 70 years, your cardiovascular system ages gracefully instead of deteriorating. Jack LaLanne's cardiovascular age at 95 was approximately 30 years younger than his chronological age, measurable through stress testing, ultrasound, blood work. Step-by-step implementation protocol. Now that you understand why this ritual works, here's how to implement it. Ritual structure. Step 1. Purchase fresh produce. Organic preferred but not required. 4 to 6 large carrots, source of beta-carotene and natural sweetness. 2 to 3 celery stalks, source of minerals and alkaline effect. 2 to 3 apples, source of polyphenols and additional sweetness. 1 small beet, source of nitrates and deep antioxidants. 1 small piece of ginger, approximately 1 inch, source of anti-inflammatory compounds. Step 2. Upon waking, before consuming any other food or drink, prepare the juice. Use a cold-press juicer or centrifugal juicer. Cold press preserves more enzymes, but centrifugal is adequate. Avoid blenders. They add oxygen, which oxidizes nutrients. Juicing is the correct method. Step 3. Immediately consume the juice. Don't store, don't wait. Oxidation begins immediately. Drink within 2 minutes of pressing. Step 4. Wait 15 to 20 minutes before consuming any other food. This allows the nutrients to be absorbed without competition from other foods. Step 5. Repeat daily. Not 5 days per week, not 6 days per week. Every single day. Consistency protocol. This ritual only works through absolute consistency. Here's how to maintain it. Prep the night before. Keep produce washed and ready. In the morning, the ritual takes literally 5 minutes. Travel with a portable juicer if traveling frequently, or commit to finding fresh juice where you travel and consuming it daily regardless of circumstance. Track the ritual. Mark a calendar each day. Make it visible. This creates accountability and shows you the consistency accumulating. Expected results timeline. These results are realistic based on research and Jack LaLanne's documented health progression. Weeks 1 to 4, first month. Energy levels increase noticeably. Digestion improves. Mental clarity improves. Skin quality improves. These are short-term effects from nutrient density and enzyme support. Months 2 to 3. Digestive efficiency increases further. Sleep quality improves. Inflammatory markers begin shifting. Hair and nail quality improves. Muscle recovery improves. Months 4 to 6. Cardiovascular markers begin shifting. Resting heart rate decreases. Blood pressure improves if elevated. Energy becomes exceptionally stable throughout the day. Year 1. Significant health markers improve. Blood work typically shows improved cholesterol, reduced inflammation, improved glucose control. Physical aging noticeably slows. Hair and skin quality substantially improved. Years 2 to 5. Cumulative effect becomes undeniable. You look younger than your age. You feel younger than your age. Disease prevention becomes apparent. You're simply not getting sick like peers are. Years 5 plus. The true compounding effect becomes apparent. Peers are aging noticeably while you're maintaining youthfulness. This isn't luck. This is 70 years of 5-minute rituals compounding. Integration with other longevity practices. This 5-minute ritual is foundational, but it works best integrated with other practices Jack LaLanne emphasized. Daily movement, 30 minutes minimum, adequate sleep, 8 to 9 hours, stress management, mental engagement and learning, social connection and purpose. The juice ritual is the nutritional foundation. Movement, sleep, stress management are the lifestyle foundation. Together, they create the complete system for longevity. Real-world implementation examples. Example 1. Corporate professional. Wake at 6 a.m. Perform 5-minute juice ritual immediately. Consume juice while checking email. Wait 15 minutes. Eat normal breakfast. This person maintains the ritual despite busy schedule. Within 6 months, energy improvement is noticeable. Within 1 year, age markers have shifted. Example 2. Parent with young children. Wake early before kids wake. Execute juice ritual quietly in the kitchen. Consume while preparing breakfast for the family. Kids don't interfere with the ritual. Daily consistency maintained despite chaotic schedule. Example 3. Athlete. Perform juice ritual immediately post-training. Recovery improves measurably. Soreness decreases. Immune function improves. Performance improvements follow. Example 4. Senior adult, 70 plus. Perform ritual first thing upon waking. Energy for the entire day is improved. Mobility improves. Joint pain decreases. Social engagement increases as energy and health improve. If you're implementing this starting today, comment "ritual" below. Post your juice ingredients. Let the community see your commitment. Because the people who execute this aren't the people researching it, they're the people doing it. Subscribe and enable notifications so you can track your progress across the next year.
Month 1 through 12 Progression Tracking. Use this framework to track your ritual consistency and health improvements. Month 1. Daily, perform ritual, mark calendar. Week 1, record energy levels, 1 to 10 scale. Week 2, record digestive quality and sleep quality. Week 3, record mental clarity observations. Week 4, take baseline photos, front, back, side. Measure waist and chest. Weigh yourself. Months 2 through 3. Continue daily ritual. Monthly, note digestive efficiency, energy consistency, mental clarity. Observe physical changes. Do you look healthier? Do you feel healthier? Months 4 through 6. Continue daily ritual. Monthly, observe cardiovascular improvements, resting heart rate, breath quality, recovery speed. Monthly, skin and hair quality. Are improvements visible? Month 6. Get blood work done. Lipid panel, glucose, inflammation markers, etc. Compare to baseline if available. Note improvements. Months 7 through 12. Continue daily ritual. Monthly, track accumulating health markers. Month 12.
Repeat blood work, measure again, take photos, compare month 1 to month 12. The progression is visible if you document it. Your daily ritual action plan. This week, research quality juicers, decide which type matches your lifestyle. Locate a source for organic produce or decide whether you'll purchase conventional. Commit to beginning this ritual on specific date. Week 1 of the ritual. Execute the ritual daily. Document each day on a calendar. Record energy levels and observations. Weeks 2 through 4. Continue daily ritual. Continue documentation. After week 4, assess. Do you notice improvements? Energy better, sleep better, digestion better. Month 2 and beyond. Continue indefinitely. The power is in the consistency. 5 minutes daily is the commitment. That's all. By month 12, you'll have performed 365 rituals. If Jack LaLanne's 70-year experience holds true, those 365 rituals are adding measurable years to your life expectancy and measurable quality to those years. This is the power of simple consistency. 5 minutes daily, no complexity, no excuses, just 5 minutes. Jack LaLanne understood that exceptional longevity isn't about intensive bursts of health behavior. It's about simple practices done absolutely consistently. This 5-minute juice ritual is the perfect example. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, because video 37 goes deeper, the exact anti-aging science of skin health. If your skin looks years younger after this ritual, and it will, you'll want to understand why at the cellular level. That's next. And if this ritual is making sense to you, share it. Send it to the people in your life who want longevity but don't know where to start. The ritual is the answer. Do the ritual. Track it. Document it. In 1 year, compare yourself to who you are today. You'll understand why Jack LaLanne lived 96 years of exceptional health. Start today. 5 minutes every day.